And we're live with episode 13 of the Dirt Report, the
Boy.
FaceIt Grand Finals. It is
You're gonna
time.
fuck
Damn, I just realized Klimpse's fucking pillow's upside down.
It
Oh
is.
yeah, on
Yeah.
my chair. That's because in the UTSA game things, I threw it on the floor because
Yeah.
it fucking came off the back of my chair
Oh,
and it
no.
like untied or whatever, and
Couldn't
I
even put it
threw
back.
it on the floor because I clutched around, and
Sheesh.
I just threw it on my chair, and I just like haven't switched it since. So it's
Sheesh, that was like 2 weeks ago.
I know. I'm just too fucking lazy to turn it over.
Ooh, we had some interesting games last weekend.
We did.
We had
2 weeks
No
ago.
upsets though.
Oklahoma State lose out
That was
to
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago now.
Oh shit! I just realized.
I know. Isn't it weird? It was like a big old gap.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
holy. Yeah, because I was like, wait, because we did 2 episodes. We did
In
one
one
like the
week.
day before. We did one right before the games. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we just didn't do one last week.
Sheesh, we were skipping on them.
Yup.
Hey, you know what? They got 2 episodes in a week. They're fine.
They got 2 episodes in a week. They good. They good.
We got 1.5.
Yeah.
Sheesh. It was
Did you already link
Oklahoma
this-
State losing.
Did you link the
the
stream
catering?
everywhere, Migs?
Yeah, I
The
posted it
notes and
everywhere.
notes? Okay.
They lost 2-0 to NC State.
Yeah, that was a
Oh.
good game.
Acorn beat Buffalo 2-0.
Surprise.
Obviously.
Surprise.
Purdue beat Kettering 2-0.
2-0. Every game was 2-0
2-0,
except for
Except,
TCU
yeah,
and
TCU
AU.
was the only 2-1. Yeah.
And that's because we got fucking shit stomped the first map, and then after
You
that,
guys love the AIDS comp lineup.
dude, that was not fun.
They,
No, it was
bro,
not.
they live and
It was
breathe on
just-
that
it
attack
was-
lineup.
A lion, jackal, Dokkaebi here and there.
Blackbeard
like-
every round.
Oh
No.
my
That shit was actually ridiculous. I was watching that. I'm sitting here. I'm
And
like,
that
what the fuck are they
That was
doing?
pre-patch. That was pre-patch. I
Bro,
think, right?
Yeah,
I
it was.
told
So
Klimpse
yeah.
I told Klimpse they run that. Nah, man, no chance they run that. Cap.
I knew they did some shit, but they didn't do that when we played against them. When we played against them in the main season, they didn't do that. So this was like a newer thing that they just started doing. I knew
Yeah.
they ran the Blackbeard.
Yeah, they've been
But
doing like
they-
the Blackbeard and shit. Like,
They run the
all week since
Blackbeard to
the-
get people to ban the Blackbeard, and then they just run Thatcher just sprinting the site. And that's why we lost Villa so badly. Is because they just ran Thatcher and they just ran in the site because
Yeah.
we just weren't.
They just
looking.
thatched everything. Rushed.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's no goo mines that would stop them, no Ella mines that could
Yeah.
like go off or anything like that. We had no
Thatcher's
cameras on the doors to see anything. Like it just couldn't do fucking anything. That's what Thatcher's so fucking broken. Like it's hard
Oh.
for me to even believe when he would like literally get rid of shit. When he would just
Yeah, when he would get
destroy it.
rid of shit,
would
bro,
destroy it.
he was.
It was
goated.
even worse.
He was
And he's
goated.
still good. He's still that good. Like
Yeah, like honestly, like his nerf didn't like really like, impact him at all.
it didn't impact him because
No.
It just
it
kept the
made
gadgets alive a
people
little
realize
longer.
how good he was.
Yeah.
It made people realize how good he was.
Because
Okay.
he can literally just chuck it across the room. There's no
There's-
like placing or anything. He's safe to throw his things at almost
Because
at
it
all
can
point.
throw one at the door, right, to get rid
And
of the
can- yeah.
ADSs that would zap his own EMP, and then throw 2 more EMPs in deep
into
site,
that same door. Yeah.
and then there's just nothing you can do. And if you
Mhm.
time it up to disable C4s and do all this shit, like
Yeah.
it's broken. It's crazy.
There's
Thatcher's
there's nothing
fucking
that you can do
wild.
to like to make Thatcher less overpowered besides reworking his entire gadget. Like,
And even then,
Oh, yeah.
that's what they did, and it didn't work.
yeah,
Yeah.
They'd have to rework it to be so much smaller of a range.
That he has to like
It's just
place
like-
it or something. He has to place it
Yeah.
on a wall or like on the floor
Yeah.
or something.
he has to like place it like an ADS or some shit.
Yeah. That he has to
And
expose
even-
himself more.
Then it would still like just be so good.
It's
like,
it's
it
just
would
the, it's just
still
the nature of the gadget. It's like how Lion, you know, is always gonna be like annoying on a for defenders
Mhm.
because it makes you stand still. Thatcher is the same way on attack, just because
Yeah.
you can't really like do anything about it
Yep.
unless you pick up the gadget before the EMP goes off, and then you have to place it back down then afterwards.
Oh yeah.
Hit an ADS trick.
Mm-hmm.
But then you
But
leave
yeah,
yourself
so
open too because of the time.
that's why they won that
Exactly.
first map so decisively. Is because we're a Thatcher banning team. We ban Thatcher all the fucking time
I
because
love banning Thatcher.
who wants to deal with Thatcher? And it makes the game a lot more
Next week,
competitive.
Klimpse, you want to do no Thatcher ban?
I definitely
Gentleman's agreement.
I think,
We'll
I
do-
definitely
we'll
think,
do-
like on Clubhouse, you can get away without banning Thatcher. You just ban the Mav and the Habana because you have to ban Habana on Club now.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
We'll do a Ying ban, a Capital ban, and then we'll go Jaeger.
Oh
one more
god.
time.
Yeah.
Jake,
All right.
that's what we're gonna
All
Oh
right.
do.
Yeah.
no.
That's what we'll do.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That was our summer shit. We would always ban Ying and we would ban Jaeger, and then we just run around and we'd run 10 nades on attack.
That's
And
so
no team
oh.
enjoyed it.
There
dude.
even-
like
10 operators with 10 nades now.
yeah, there are.
Yeah,
They're like
plenty.
trying. Siege's
We
been like
ran-
trying to hover the nades around 10,
we would run
10 or
Sledge,
12.
Doc, Yada,
Oh yeah, I forgot about Yana. Mav.
Yeah.
Mav, and we would run like Glass or some shit.
Glass still has his nades, so I think the
Yeah.
options have nades right now.
I think there's 12 ops of nades. I think there's 12.
They need to
Or
give us back
6
the buck.
for 12 nades.
Yeah, six for 12.
Buck
nades,
needs
yeah.
his nades back.
Yeah, I've heard
IQ needs her
rumors
nades
that
back.
That too.
I've heard
Oh,
rumors
IQ
that
nades again? Ugh.
that they want to give Buck the Gon 6 instead
Oh.
of nades. Like
I
and can
want
see
nades.
it. I mean,
He needs like a long range utility. That's
Now,
his
to be
thing.
honest, Buck should
Yeah.
have the Gon 6 because it makes a lot of sense for him.
I mean, it could work.
because
Because
they've been wanting. They
Who
want to
fucking
differentiate
takes
him.
out Buck's pistol? Like, you get a shotgun in your fucking hand.
That is true.
So, who takes out the pistol? Like, the
I
pistol.
only take it out if I'm out of ammo, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly, and like
only
the
take it out
chance
if I-
of
if
you
I
being
have
out of
to.
ammo with Buck is impressive.
Mhm.
Unless you're like super efficient, you open fucking everything.
Everything.
In sight, you know?
Yeah.
So like, and it's pretty rare that occurs.
I think he'd be fine with the Gon 6 because, like, you know, because UB also wants to differentiate him more from Sledge. That's definitely a differentiator. And
Mhm.
you know, you have one less explosive than you do with Sledge, but at the same time, you still have that vertical play that you don't have with Sledge.
Yeah.
On Buck.
Plus, I've got 2 of the Pro League set stuff for Buck, so I want him buff.
I got his
Yeah, I
uniform.
know.
I got his uniform yesterday.
I got the
Waiting
Chibi
on the
and I
hockey
have the
mask.
proton gun. I
Okay.
have the proton gun and I have the Chibi. That I
I got
pulled the
the
Chibi today.
I
And
got
then I
the
got
visual
Cow's
uniform.
face today, so I threw that fucker on.
I'm waiting. Yeah, I'm waiting for the fucking hockey mask.
Yup.
So
Let's get right into
Okay.
these fucking rankings.
the rankings that we
Our
threw
rankings?
together super
Hopefully I
late
did them
last
right
night.
this week.
Actually, not that late, but
Yeah, we a couple last night scramble. We got Acorn with the #1 undisputed. Purdue, as of still being undefeated since CR6 winter.
undefeated since for a long time.
They've been looking good.
#3, NC State. They've been running the tables on everyone pretty much.
They did lose to Purdue though in CR6.
They did.
Did.
That's why Purdue's higher than them.
But I feel like NCSU wasn't trying to show much. And I feel like
Because that was a recent match, wasn't it? Like in the last
Yeah.
2
that was
weeks?
like last week.
Yeah, so they were just
If I
other
Yeah,
remember
that
you-
was last week.
I have
the
a
forfeit?
feeling NCSU was hyped.
That was
it
an
a
FF.
forfeit?
Was it?
it's report-
They had SSG scrim. Ooh.
Well, that makes sense. I would do the same thing, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't blame them. I think that's a perfectly fine reason.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
They should have reported it as a forfeit on the website instead of a 2-0. Just saying.
Yeah.
Well, so they were in a game, so I feel like it got. I don't know. That's very weird. I don't
That's
know.
still
Yeah.
technically a forfeit, though. Yeah.
That's still a forfeit.
The first map was played partially. According
No.
to-
It's reported as 7-4, so it was double
That's a
forfeit.
forfeit.
That's
Yeah,
really weird.
they
I guess
just
we
re-
forfeited
that-
I
the
thought
rest
they were
of the
changing
map.
forfeits. Or is this for open? No, it's not open.
No, this isn't it.
I
No,
don't know.
I thought they were
I
changing
think-
it to 7-2s.
I don't know.
NC State and Purdue, it's labeled 7-4 on the website on the tournament.
No, tier 6 with the data. Huh. That makes more
Yeah,
sense.
you
It's CR6, what do you expect?
Solid probably turned his brain off and put it in
Yep.
there.
When does fucking Nanda never have his brain on, dude? That fool?
Prov reported his forfeit win, so. Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Hashtag blame solid.
Hashtag blame solid, yeah.
Honestly, dude, it's definitely fucking Solid's fault.
Grand Canyon, the other finalist, which you guys are very inconsistent in CR6.
Oh, dude, we are.
Yeah.
It's CA2 now.
You go
Bro,
from
So
beating
you just lost
Akron
the
beat-
to...
fucking
beat
Michigan
Akron?
Tech.
Beating
Lose to
Akron,
TAMU.
lose to A&M, barely beat us, beat Georgia in a 10-man game, And then,
the Georgia
With
10
Blair
man game
old.
was so much fun.
bro, and
So
then
what happened is, for people that don't know what happened, Georgia and us played. We both had full rosters going, and then, or I think Georgia might have had a sub or two, but they still had enough to field, right? Then all of a sudden, Casanova leaves. So does Manly Banana. They both, or no, it was Casanova and I Am Throwing. They both had to leave. They both had shit to do or something. I guess I Am Throwing, or I Am Throwing had homework, and then Casanova was getting yelled at by his parents. And so it was literally a 5v3. And then they were like, can we rehost and can we just like play this as a 10-man game? We'll just forfeit the maps. We don't care, but can you give us a player or two? It's because we have Blair on standby because Blair is Blair and he's always
Blair
super,
around and
super
shit,
sub.
right? So he went and joined the UGA Discord and
Fucking
played for
hilarious,
them,
bro.
and then I think Lights filled in or some shit. So yeah, we
That's
basically
funny.
just ended the game as a 10-man. It was funny as shit.
That's funny as fuck.
It
dude.
was it was interesting.
Then you guys go ahead and lose the Acorn.
Michigan Tech,
No, Acorn and
Oh,
then
yeah,
Michigan
Acorn.
and then Michigan Tech.
yeah.
So your CEA run is
The Akron game was actually way closer than we were expecting it to be because we played Coastline.
Damn.
Sheesh. Is that the secret?
And-
Taking Acorn back to Coastline?
Well, originally Men was supposed to ban it, as we had like discussed, because
Y'all didn't play it the second. You only played it the first
who
time. You
wants
didn't
to
play
play
Coastline the
Akron
second time.
on Coastline? Yeah, but like Akron, just Coastline Akron is just the thing.
Yeah.
And we are not a thing on Coastline, at least not usually. But that game we took them 7-5 on Coast. So, and
Yeah.
You're talking about the first time you played Akron, right?
No, we're talking about the
Second.
CEA, the final or the playoffs.
Yeah, the
first
playoff
round.
game.
First round playoffs. Which was
Okay, I'm looking at
2 weeks ago.
your other CEA game versus Akron
No, yeah.
because-
so we played.
because y'all lost on Club and Cafe.
Yeah, we played Club and Cafe, and that was where we had Blair, and we kind of threw the Cafe one.
Yeah,
Not the Blair old.
Yo, shout out Blairald.
Can
This
Blair old?
match had the
Can Blair old
Reds.
play next week for you?
We'll see.
No, for Mend. For Mend. I
for
like
Mend.
that better. Yeah.
better.
Benchman for Blair old.
Facts. But yeah, so it'll be interesting. Today will be a very good game. I don't even know where we're gonna go map wise. You know, rumor has it Akron's trying to pull out a theme park or some weird shit on us. Oh well.
Speaking of Akron, I'm at.
Speaking of-
What maps you
It
guys
goes-
on up tonight?
It goes pick, ban, pick.
Matt's getting his
Yeah.
fucking
Cider.
coffee in. He's getting his
Wait.
report
Wait, no. Best of
That's
5
watching.
is pick, ban.
It's pick,
Oh, no, you're right.
ban,
Pick.
pick,
Pick.
decider.
Decided, yeah. Never mind.
Yo, theme
Yeah.
park looking nice today.
Yeah, I
Theme park
know.
Fog? Ooh.
The last
Bring
time
out
one of the last times you'll ever
game.
get to play theme park.
Yeah, right.
Thank God.
Literally.
Then it'll be a
Other
show.
than CR6.
Thank
but
God. Fuck that map.
we'll
No,
see
bro,
what
you
about
gotta fucking
that
you
map.
gotta get rid of Coast, Club, or Cons instead of fucking.
Fuck
Peak,
that
dude.
map.
Yo, all the homies.
I wish Porter got
Chalet.
put back in though.
No, it didn't. It was Chalet.
Unless,
I know. I
unless-
said I wish.
Oh, I thought you
unless
said. I
Matt
thought you
wants
said
to
at
go back
least
to
No.
unless Matt wants
I,
to preseason where
Purdue.
we had a good old consulate game.
Purdue.
In a best of 5, I have Purdue over NCSU.
I'm
I put
gonna
NCSU
I'm
Whoever
gonna go on
wins
the
map
limb and
two.
go NCSU.
I
Yeah,
think it'll be whoever wins map 2 and 3.
it'll be very close. It'll
Yeah,
be.
I think
think
we'll
you-
go all
two,
five
and, two
maps.
and
You
3
can
is where all the
definitely win.
momentum will be.
Yeah.
I
the
think
thing
it's
is,
gonna go 4 or 5 maps for that game.
I would also agree with that
But
sentiment. Now, see,
I think NCSU is gonna win, but I think it's gonna be like 2 of the maps are gonna be straight up barn burner OT maps, like super
Yeah.
deep OT.
I agree with IMAT.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, like, NCSU can win that match, but for me, they have to win it in 3. They can't let it go to a full best of 5, otherwise they're just not going to win. They have to win a 3.
They won't.
otherwise
They
they're
won't
not taking
last. They won't last. A
They don't have
big
the-
five.
they don't have the
They can
momentum.
make it 4 maps.
it.
They won't make it
fucking
5.
stamina.
If
Yeah.
it goes to 5 maps, just Purdue. They can just NCSU can forfeit that
if-
last map. And
SCU does have that as a cheat scrims.
Yeah,
Experience, though.
yeah.
That is
Purdue,
true.
Purdue is like a,
dude, why
a
can't we
team-based
fucking
team,
start SSG? What the hell?
and NCSU is kind of anyone can make a play type of team.
Yeah.
Numero 5, we got UGA.
Georgia.
Georgia.
The team. That team
Supposedly they're
with
going to practice next
Perplex,
semester.
Perplex on that team. Perplex is fucking insane, by the way. So
Yeah.
him being on that
he's
team,
ridiculous.
He was
played
IGLing
like
the fuck out of
when
them
we
yesterday.
played like 2 or 3 games, like against, or the 2 or 3 rounds that we actually fully played against Georgia. That was scary, and he had never even practiced with them. So if that roster gets their shit together and they like start showing up for shit and whatnot, I don't think that they're gonna end out this year very well. I don't think they're gonna make a very deep playoff
I
run
think they'll
for
just make
CR6
relegate. They just will stay out of
or for
relegations and then
CA.
work for.
Yeah, I think next year that
It'll be a cycle.
could be the top team. That could be the Purdue or the Akron of like,
Yeah.
because that team is a little scary.
It comes down to their coordination more than anything. Like yesterday, they were winning rounds, but it was more of like hero plays.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I know there was 3 rounds where A&M couldn't even get in the building.
Sheesh.
But after those 3 rounds, it was like 2v2s or 2v4s,
Yeah,
and they would just like clutch up.
Yeah, because they've just been throwing a lot. Like Georgia has been throwing a lot.
They
of their
have.
games. If that was the same Georgia that was at the beginning of the semester and shit, it would be such a different story. I don't even think NCSU would be here.
But they were also practicing a lot more and stuff last.
Yeah, they didn't make CEA playoffs, so all they have left is CR6.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it would be Georgia. Like Georgia
Yeah.
would be that team. It wouldn't be NCSU. It would be Georgia. If it was the original Georgia that had been practicing like crazy and
all
still
their
playing the
strats
game and
stuff
all
like
that shit, it
Yeah.
would be that team. Because that team was really fucking good.
Yeah, that team was scary.
Oklahoma State, they lost to NC State 2-0.
Yo, Taco kind of cute.
Yo, Taco
Face
do be
reveal-
cute.
Face reveal on the Twitter for the FaceIt college collegiate.
Sheesh.
I'm also sad, man. I wanted it Chief and Jay-Z, but CDAPS can't cast his own team, so
That's true. Yeah, no bias caster.
Yeah.
Oklahoma.
I still love CDAPS to death, and
But I also don't
know
think
JK
CDAPS
that
would
well.
be a biased caster though.
Oh,
I
no.
don't think that would.
I don't think.
I think you would
either.
call that pretty fair.
But I think any team would still be. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you still like have that team that you're rooting for, and he wants
Well,
to
yeah,
focus
of
more on the
course.
game stuff that rather than
But
the other shit.
I really don't think.
Shout out Mafia Girl with the follow.
Mafia Girl.
All right.
She's
Who do we got
Ohio
next?
State.
Tulsa?
Oklahoma
Oh,
State. They beat the Corn Lickers 2-1. Beat Boston 2-0. Beat Boise 2-0. That was probably the forfeit game right there.
I think Boston forfeited.
Boston
no? Was
probably
it just
forfeited.
Tuesday?
Yeah, Boston probably forfeited. They haven't.
Boston also
They
doesn't
haven't played.
exist
Yeah, they
anymore.
forfeit out of invite. Boston.
It's so funny. All the teams that were in CR16 event, like half of them have just forfeited and just like stopped.
Bro.
Like I think all the teams still play in our division, but
Yeah,
in
in
the
our
other division, no one plays.
Bro,
Yeah.
they should just free up those spots.
And we're
on
the
that-
harder division.
Like,
Nope.
they
I
should
would
just-
think we're the
breaking-
harder division.
They should just
Breaking
free up those
news.
spots.
Breaking news: Surma has NCSU winning the Purdue NCSU semifinal.
Breaking
From
news.
Chayton
Fake
himself,
bait's here.
the 9-time champion.
So,
Fake bait is here.
Yeah, so Oklahoma
great.
State, they've just been getting forfeit wins.
I fake bait.
They're not in CEA and CR6. Or, I mean, not CR6. FaceIt, they lost to Purdue 2-0. I feel like 6 is generous. Just because they're getting forfeit wins. We'll see when
Yeah.
it comes to CR6 playoffs.
Yeah, we'll see. But they did make a deep run and face it. So
Yeah.
you have to give them
That's all.
credit for
That's
that.
also true.
And so-
Tulsa.
and they've looked like a good team when they're playing and stuff, and they took
Mhm.
Purdue very close on some maps. So,
Tulsa.
or, no, they played.
I don't even know what Tulsa's been doing.
Did they
They-
play Purdue or did they play NCSU? Oklahoma. They played NCSU, right?
I think so.
They played NCSU.
Yeah.
Okay, they took NCSU very close. Sorry.
Yeah, that
that's
was a
what I
close
meant to
map
say.
with NCSU.
That was those two maps are pretty close. So I feel like if it went longer, they might have had a better chance. But who knows?
We like to change up the bottom 4 every once in a while, Mr. Iman.
There's only so many teams that
Yeah.
are top 25 worthy.
We
man.
we couldn't find
Some of those
of
teams
those teams.
in that bottom 5 aren't even I didn't even know
Yeah.
Virginia Tech
Yeah.
made this
I'm pretty
list.
sure
I didn't even know that team made this.
I'm
Yeah,
list.
we were struggling trying to figure out who to rank. last
Honestly,
year.
we kind of just threw in like the last couple names. We kind of just threw in there.
I'm pretty sure
I
Snail
ain't
put
gonna
those
lie.
in as the rest of us said we were gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I suggested putting Mizzou in to give them a little bit of credit since they won rec and they're like second in CEA right now in their division. So it's like, I mean, I think
Uh,
I think if they were
What's a rec league though?
Wait, I don't even see Tulsa in here anymore. What the fuck?
What's the varsity team?
we ranked they're number 7.
No, in CR6 Open.
Force, remember?
Force.
Oh, here it is, Gold Hurricane. They lost to ULL. They beat Baylor. They beat our B team. They lost to SFU. They beat Texas State. They beat Oklahoma State B team. So they haven't played anyone. So
Yeah, I mean, I know they're
yeah.
an 8 team in the rec league, but I mean, like, we needed someone to rank, and I didn't know who to rank. So I
yeah,
was
but I mean, like Tulsa dude. All right, Tulsa lost to fucking Simon Fraser. They played Simon Fraser first round of CR6 Open. So Tulsa is probably gonna come super tumbling next week.
Should just let GCU B team take it.
Ayo, anything for some 3,600 credits, bro.
Yo.
and those credits are important.
Bro, you gotta put
I'm
those. You
confused
gotta
by
put
the-
those in the earnings.
36,000. Still though, yeah, 36,000 credits.
They actually played that
Crazy.
last night by accident.
They won. Damn. They got their revenge on Simon Fraser. So they don't have to play for I guess 2 weeks because they gotta wait on 2 games
Yeah.
because they gotta play Bradley, the winner of Bradley Ohio State / Madison, which is Wisconsin.
Mhm.
UTD is 8th. UTD, they beat A&M, beat UTSA. Those were 2-1s. They lost to Oklahoma State and FaceIt. They lost to UGA and they beat Kettering. Oh, excuse me. Huntsville, number 1 seed in CR6 Open. Yeah, number 1 seed, and then they are the. I don't even know what seed this is, but they're on the bottom half of the CEA Open playoffs.
Mhm.
So they're like maybe 8th seed, 6th or 8th seed.
UAH.
The UAH was 3rd.
Like,
Yeah,
CA always be done goofing.
yo.
Yeah, they fucked up their own tiebreakers. I don't know how you do that. And they had time to correct it too, because they fucked it up on the first day of release schedules. They could have immediately just put out a new bracket. They play the winner of Acorn and Florida Poly, which ain't shit.
Need to pack some
keyboard because he's
winning
going.
stuff.
They're playing at Akron today. They're all playing
they?
on. Yeah.
Ooh.
So
Then we got Northern Arizona. They haven't really beat anyone relevant in CEA.
which
They
is why we kind of dropped them down.
They forfeited
recent,
to us. They couldn't play default.
Yeah, and then their most
are they-
recent.
Imagine forfeit trapping
Makes us the forfeit king.
Yo,
Imagine
I am the protest king. That is a given.
Just you and I. Aw. Why not 5-man? Why are you and I going? Is your
Just
internet
Probably
not
better.
or-
Probably better internet.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard it was your whole team. I heard it was Chayton, KC, and Jet 2, but I guess not.
NAU plays Florida Poly in CR6 Open. Florida Poly ain't shit.
Why is Georgia 5th? Because Georgia's
Because they're winning their CR6
Yeah.
invite games.
Except for our game, which basically turned into a 10-man, so that didn't really.
yeah.
matter.
Your
Yeah.
game kind of doesn't really
Yeah,
count.
your game was
It
the
literally
only,
doesn't
the only one they
count.
lost
Yeah,
recently.
Yeah, if that was a real Georgia game, like
it would have been different.
it would have been. Yeah.
Catch up Inception. They beat Kettering. They beat St. Clair. They haven't played UWW. They beat Colorado. They beat UTD, and they forfeited to Grand Canyon. They still got to play A&M, or they beat A&M yesterday. They got to play us and Acorn left.
Tulsa beat them. Yeah, but Georgia is historically more consistent and a better team than Tulsa.
Oh, we got Snail.
Tulsa's on the open run.
That makes sense, Mister.
Gotcha,
Dumbass.
Matt.
Oh, hello, Mr. Snail.
Oh,
You don't want to
God.
play on a
Good morning.
disadvantage? We should have gotten fucking Meat Stick to come over to campus, dude, because that man plays on the worst setup possible. That dude's got like, he's got like a good keyboard and like a decent mouse.
He just
And
has
that's
no
it.
computer.
He runs on a 60 hertz monitor.
Oh
Hey,
man.
that's me,
He
man.
plays on like
I'm
a
the same
laptop,
thing.
dude. The
I'm
kid,
on the
that
same
kid
thing.
plays on like the worst shit.
What? What
I
is
play
wrong
a
with you,
60
man?
hertz monitor, bro.
So you're just bad. There's a difference. Smurf actually shoots things on a 60 hertz monitor.
I can't shoot on 60 hertz monitor, but at
just-
school when I played it on 144, I had a 1.12 KD and I could shoot people, but not anymore.
I can't shoot things. I'm
Tulsa,
bad.
Tulsa beat ULL, Baylor, UTSA-B, lost to Simon Fraser, beat Texas State, Oklahoma State B, and then they recently rebeat Simon Fraser last night. But outside of that, Tulsa
beat
isn't.
anyone.
Yeah, I was gonna say they haven't beat anyone relevant since their FaceIt game against UGA.
Yeah.
And then UGA has been winning since their FaceIt game
Yeah.
against relevant teams.
UJ's always been good, and especially with Perplex, dude, that's a scary player. So
Yeah.
that dude is fucking nuts. I've played some ranked with him
man.
lately, and yeah, he's good.
Colorado.
Yeah.
Colorado, everyone's favorite team.
They
Let's go Colorado.
lost to GCU.
They've been beating a lot of
the A&M
good
score is
teams that
not
they
input.
shouldn't be beating, which is shocking.
They beat
but
us 8-7, 7-5.
they've been beating a lot of notable teams.
They lost to UGA. They lost to Kettering 2-1. They beat St. Clair, and then they haven't played UWW Acorn or UTD yet.
Well, yeah, everyone's more scared of CJ, but Perplex was playing really well with them, Matt, and he hadn't even practiced with them.
Yeah,
He literally got thrown into a game and is playing Goyo and doing all
I
this
don't know.
correct shit.
Payne is
Now, a
built
lot of
diff.
it was rank shit, but if that dude figured out how to play comp, I could imagine that
Yeah.
being a scary
CJ
player
for
like
MCU is
CJ.
scary.
That
Oh
is
yeah,
true.
CJ is fucking ridiculous. Dude.
Payne is how you say built diff.
That man literally marred in every round on Villa against us and just toasted me. I couldn't do a thing. I got
Yeesh.
fried.
Our coach was taking it to him. We when I wasn't playing, we barely lost. So, boys stepped it up.
But,
What? What is Snail referring to?
I don't know.
I'm
Wow.
to you.
Oh.
You're gonna try to CJ, right?
MTU.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Um,
referring to.
UTSA at 12.
MTU is hot and cold. We'll get to that.
Yeah, that's a 50.
UTSA. We haven't played anyone relevant in CEA. NAU forfeited to us. Lost to, or beat St. Clair, beat UWW, lost to Colorado, lost to UTD, lost to Grand Canyon, beat A&M, and then lost to Acorn last night. And then we're the first seed in CEA playoffs.
You guys can't beat the good teams, but you guys can beat the not good teams.
Bro,
Who we talking about
They're
now?
like the 50
the good teams, it's either 2-1s or it's fucking 8-6, 8-6 at GCU at GCU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're calling GCU a good team. That's pretty crazy.
Bro, shit's wild. 13 we
Clint
got
is gonna
Kettering.
drop a donut. It's the only way he can win. He has to drop 5 donuts.
Where's Kettering? Kettering lost to UGA, lost to Acorn, beat St. Clair, beat UWW 2-1, beat Colorado 2-1.
Got slaughtered by Texas Dallas.
It got smoked by UTD. I guess they haven't played their Grand Canyon game. Kettering, if I remember correctly, they are not in CA Open. I don't see them in CA Open.
Kettering, they only play 0-6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ohio State. Ohio State got smoked, or not really smoked, but 2-1 to Colorado, and then they played. Oh, they played UGA. I don't know if they played that game or not in CEA.
Yeah, UGA will probably fry him.
Probably. I don't know if they played that because they would have had to play with Casanova.
Yeah, so who knows?
Yeah.
But
So I don't know if they play that. Nah, man. That game was so fast, I missed it. Ella Shotty was going brazy. Ella Shotty was roaming in T3 and then somehow ended up in fucking trophy games in a blink of an eye.
Wow.
Get that new teleport.
Yo,
dude.
yo, Ella Buff go brazy.
Ella is kind of nasty.
Yo, dude, I love Matt. Man's teleports around the screen and no one knows where he is.
There. Yeah.
Unless you have someone
fucking
named
lightning was-
Mystic who doesn't even know where he is. Finds out last
This game
second.
hasn't loaded in time.
Dude, he doesn't even know where he is half the time. I swear, that kid, dude.
Michigan
I love
Tech.
Smurf.
Finds a doorway. Like this is new.
Yeah.
Michigan
like
Tech
these
beat Boise, who probably didn't know they had a game then.
Probably not.
They lost to Oklahoma State. They they lost to
Oh.
Purdue 2-1. They lost to Triton 2-0. They beat Iowa State 2-0. Texas Tech forfeited. Illinois State. Have you guys played that one yet?
Yeah, we lost 1-2. That's the game where I wasn't there.
All right. And then in CEA, they lost to UNCC, and they played Grand Canyon in losers bracket. Have you guys played that one, Klimpse?
For what?
Michigan
Just
Tech
says boys.
CEA.
Yeah, we got smoked.
What
We
if, like-
fried him on Clubhouse, then we lost the last two maps. Cheeks left, and then we subbed in Blairold kind of troll like, and then we subbed in Cole,
BSU,
and then we
FF.
got
Ooh.
fried.
They are.
Oh,
they
they
are
did
good.
end up forfeiting. Okay.
Why are people quitting?
Bro,
No way.
just relegate all the forfeiters, bro.
Yeah.
I think that what happened is that Boise State realized they weren't making it out. That's the same thing with Boston. They both realized that they couldn't make it even get out if they wanted to, so they just forfeit everything. And
So what
then,
you're saying is St. Clair and UTSA should both FF2?
UTSA has the chance at surviving making playoffs, but St. Clair, I mean, if you don't want to
We
suffer
won a
more
map.
brain damage, then I think
Yeah, you've won one
I
map
think you
so
just
far.
give it up.
No, we haven't.
Just
We've been
Jeez.
through
What a
every
map.
game.
They
No.
they need help, man.
Oh my
that
God.
team needs
Hey,
help.
Hey, at least Jake isn't taking the easy way out. I love
Yeah,
it.
I mean, I think some of these teams are like Boston. I'm pretty sure their whole team was like upperclassmen.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I'm
okay.
thinking that they're like just fuck Siege, I'm done. And
Not
I
giving a
think it's the
shit.
same thing with Boise State. I think a lot of their players are like upperclassmen.
Where we at? Illinois State. You guys got smoked, but you guys lost to NC State, beat Boise 2-1, beat Oklahoma State 2-1, lost to Purdue. UCSD game is not in here. Beat Iowa State, and then lost to Michigan Tech.
We play UCSD tonight.
Ooh.
That's our final game of the CR6 season.
So that you guys have what? 3 games? 5? How do you guys have 5 wins? Holy shit. Am I bad at math?
Sheesh.
Boise,
Nah, we just keep winning,
Boise.
bro.
Oh, it's because of the 2 forfeits at the end. I didn't count.
Yeah, they throw us in 2 wins.
They kill him, Matt. That's the issue.
Simon Frazier.
We had 3 team kills against him last night.
Simon Frazier.
Wait, you guys TK'd Kira 3 times?
They did, yes.
How?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
Bro.
Simon
That's
Frazier.
incredible.
Wait, we
Dude,
got.
you're-
Like I said, we're gonna have to pick it up. We got.
associate with that team.
We got. We got 10 minutes.
10 minutes. We gotta
They
fucking-
shoot him in the back. That's the issue.
We got.
Go
We got.
through this.
We got 10 minutes.
Simon Fraser, they
10
beat
minutes?
All wrap around him.
or they lost to Tulsa. Beat Tulsa. They're
They
getting
they
going.
beat Texas Tech B
Irrelevant.
team. Beat a Luck Shots team 2-1. They lost to Cajuns. They beat Tulsa. Beat San Francisco State. Lost to Cal, and then they lost to Tulsa in the first round of the playoffs of open playoffs.
Okay.
Um,
Tamu. They've been beating teams they shouldn't and
Yeah.
losing games that they
Shouldn't.
should
A&M.
and shouldn't.
There's 2 games missing scores. They lost to UTD 2-1. They beat Grand Canyon. They lost to Acorn. They lost to us 2-0. And they got smoked by UGA. And then they don't do CEA. UWW. The bottom team in CR6. They lost to us. No scores for UGA or A&M. They lost to Kettering 2-1. No scores for the St. Clair game. Pretty sure they beat St. Clair. and then they lost. They lost to Acorn. They gotta play. They gotta play Boulder.
We gotta put it this way: St. Clair is so bad that UWW trolled them the entire game and still won.
Yeah, I know. I know.
The worst team in your division, other than you guys, trolls your team in the match and still wins 2-0.
Jake is just crying here, dude.
UCSD.
Oh, I knew from watching their strats because I did
You
a
know
little
what the
bit of
funny
VOD
thing is?
review
Is
and
we're
it's
gonna
just-
find a way to lose to you guys.
UCSD.
Yeah, you're putting in Blairwold.
No, you don't want Blairwood smoke, dude.
Bro,
Blairwood,
Blairwold's better.
Yeah.
Oh, Matt was talking
Wait,
about people were scared
can
of. He
we
left
get
out one guy,
Blairwold?
Blairwood. I wouldn't. If I was Matt, never want to see Blairwood in my life, dude. That kid would fry me.
He
Yeah.
did kill
No,
Matt
no.
at least once in the game that he played. In the one map that he played, he killed Matt at least once. So.
Yeah, I mean,
No, I'm gonna sign
obviously
Blairwold
better.
for a 1-day contract.
Blairwood is fucking glorifying, dude.
Yeah, see, Matt knows what's up, man.
Bro,
You don't want the Blairwood smoke.
Blairwold is like superhuman. He
Yeah,
has
I'm gonna
like, he has
message
like
him
5
on a
arms,
1-day
so
contract.
he can have all the angles.
The dude's
And
built
actually-
different.
He's single. I'm gonna sub out Kira for Blairwold.
UCSD beat Purdue. Lost to Purdue, lost to Tech, lost to Iowa State.
Losing a lot.
Can't say
Bro,
that.
they've only won their forfeit games against Boston and Boise.
And they made it deep in the
Oh no,
playoffs.
actually, I take that back. They beat Michigan Tech 2-0.
But they got beat by us.
And then they lost to everyone else, and then they lost to you guys and FaceIt. They're not in CEA. Where am I at? Buffalo.
Buffalo played Akron 2 weeks ago. Got slammed pretty hard. 7-4, 7-4, I think.
Buffalo
Yep.
is the FaceIt ace or CEA ace seed. They play
They
winner
made
of
a miracle.
Riverside and HPU Purple, which I'm pretty
They made
sure.
a-
Pretty sure Riverside forfeited that because they were complaining about who schedules Wednesday defaults.
Buffalo made a miracle run through face the playoffs, getting fucking a forfeit round 1, and then winning round 2, and then winning round 3 against Penn State. Ultimately facing off against Akron in the conference finals, got smoked. And CEA, they're kind of yikes. Like they lost like fucking was it 7-4, 7-0 in against Clemson in CEA before face the playoffs started.
Slam would be winning less than 5 rounds. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Now I gotta count how many rounds we won yesterday.
Makes like, shit,
Whoa,
we
whoa.
got 3 rounds slammed.
Bro, I'm
Yeah.
I'm that gif where it's the man just dripping in sweat in the chair. Oh, we got 5. We barely cracked the threshold.
Wow.
You made the quota, Biggs. You guys made the
Yeah.
quota.
Time to hang it up, bro.
Wow.
We made the quota. Iowa State.
They were unranked last set.
They're unranked because they lost Totem and deploying.
Yeah.
And they got 14-0'd.
They
They're
lost.
cracked though.
They lost
Crap.
they lost to Oklahoma State. They lost to Purdue. Beat UCSD. Beat Tech 2-1. Yeah, I remember Buck was losing his shit that game too. They lost to
Yeah.
MTU.
That's where Texas
They
Tech
lost
just
to
gave
Illinois
in.
State,
They
and
just
then
didn't give a
they
fuck
got
anymore.
they got 2 forfeit wins.
Hold on, highlight the fact that they did not win they didn't even show up. Like they weren't even there. Like literally, I don't think they got more than 8 kills on a map.
Jeez.
Yeah, that Patience literally ran out on them and killed 3 of them before they got in the building a few rounds.
Oh my god!
It was embarrassing.
Wow.
And the what? Oh, and we played tic tac toe in dirt one round. They had a 2v2. They knew both of us were in dirt. They had a guy locked onto us. Still lost.
Oh my god. No, it's
Tic-tac-toe and dirt is fucking better, dude, okay? Matt, can we play tic-tac-toe today? Can we
You guys
just
should
go
play
to
op
dirt?
roulette.
Yeah, if
5
whoever
map
gets
op
fucking-
roulette. Just
Alright,
random
gets a
off.
Rooney first loses.
Here's the biggest question mark for Matt. UNCC at 23. They beat Army West Point. They beat SCAD. They beat Kentucky. They barely
They beat Michigan Tech. They beat like
Oh, I'm reading
okay
their
teams.
I'm reading their CR6 games. They barely
Right.
beat Ohio State B team 2-1. They lost to UAH 2-1, and then they beat VTech 2-0, and then in CEA they beat Michigan Tech and then get 14-0'd against Akron. And then that was winner 2.1. So they play Ohio State next in CEA
UNCC lost 14-0. Sheesh.
on Wednesday.
Yeah, they get toasted.
I got
So
fried.
we'll see.
Oh, that's not
We
their,
didn't even
oh,
get
that's not
fried
their
that
B team. That's
hard.
their A team. All right, that's Ohio State A team.
Hey, we didn't even get
Bro,
14-0
why
by
did they
Akron.
put-
Kyle's in here.
What
I
is-
love Kyle.
What is this fucking hex code they put in here?
I love
What heck?
Kyle.
Hey,
Dude.
you know
Hi,
who else
Kyle.
beat Matt? Grand Canyon.
Oof.
Oh, bro, what fucking nerds? They put the hex code for strong red color as their fucking color. I just didn't fucking Google it, so I thought it was the B team.
Yep, and now
There's some,
Missouri.
Ohio State's 4-2 in CA Open.
Damn.
Where's the playoff for CR?
Oh yeah, Corn Liquors ranked at 26 this week. Huge movement for the Corn Liquors, showing a lot of strides.
UNCC.
Corn Liquors.
UNCC is waiting on the winner of Norwich and UTSAB. UTSAB forfeited. They didn't have enough players. So it's going to be Norwich versus UNCC next week in CR6 Open.
Right, and now we go to Missouri, the number 1 seed in CAA.
Ayo, the rec
Number one
league,
beating killer.
the rec league supreme gunners, bro.
The JV shooters.
Ayo, they shoot back against JBs, bro. They're the number 2 seed in CEA. They were the only other team that was 6-0 aside from us.
No, they barely beat the Corn Liquors.
They play
Throw it out there.
They played the winner of Stony Brook and Queens University. Queens is like hit or miss. Where's CR6? Are they even in CR6?
No, they only play CEA.
Well, that narrows it down. And then B Tech.
Why would you choose CA over CR6?
What, Missouri?
Yeah, no wonder why your
That's
school
probably
doesn't
because their
recognize you.
school forces them to play certain shit. Apparently,
I
according to
don't
them.
get- I don't
Yeah,
get
according
that.
to
Okay, what I didn't get right, and I said this on Twitter, and I was like, how does your school force you to play a rec league when the main league is also free?
But
Like, it
Because
doesn't
I
cost
think
you
from-
a single
wasn't
dime.
the reasoning why they were playing rec league?
Their
because-
argument was that they weren't good enough because they went 2-2-1. Most teams
they
in
made
fucking the
picks.
main league go 0-6.
Yeah.
Like,
But
why
again,
would you
it was
your-
their school. It was the school, like the esports program at their school, that forced them into that, wasn't it? It wasn't
Yeah,
necessarily a
the esports
decision that
program
they
was
made.
That's what
Yeah,
that's what they
Mike-
were saying.
They were
yeah.
trying to cover Missouri's, like, their esports program's own ass because all their other schools,
Are
like, all
good.
other school teams are really good. Like, they're a Rocket League team.
Oh, it's the
they're
best in
in
the
the
league.
top four,
It's the
like-
best. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
and so I think they were
so
trying to
Missouri-
save their own ass and, like, make it so that their seed team, if they
Champion.
brought them on, they weren't, like, terrible getting rocked, so that their esports program would still look good, and then their
Yeah, until
and that
until
way
you
they-
hear rec league champions, and then they go, "Oh,
Yeah, but if you look at that from an outside view, Rec League champions, all you see is the champions.
Yeah.
yeah."
You don't know
exactly.
anything else.
No, yeah, I agree. But yeah, like
Huge PR move.
Last one is Virginia
That's
Tech.
exactly what I put it as too. But like, how do you not go to your coordinator and say, "This is what
Oh,
we
shit,
need
the
to
stream
do"?
was-
Like this is
I just don't see what school doesn't want you to
compete
like-
at the highest league.
yeah.
like. You
One
could
that
be
cares
playing
about
for
the
10
rep.
grand, or you could be playing for 5.
One that cares about the
or
rep.
36,000 R6 credits. so.
Yo, 36,000 R6 credits? Yo, sauce me up, man. I'll buy all the ops.
Wow.
Bro,
Yeah.
R6 credits
That's
are
Larry's
crazy.
fucking money's right there, dude.
Yeah, don't worry. Illinois State University will be playing in the Rec League next year.
Shit.
So St. Clair.
St. Clair down there, Drake.
Yeah, you'll
La-
put
yeah.
Greg Gideon over there,
last,
dude.
last one, Virginia Tech. They got a forfeit win against Elon. They beat Marietta College, lost to Ohio State,
Typical Elon.
beat SCAD 2-1, beat UCF 2-1, and then lost to UNCC 2-0. And in CEA, the fuck are they in CEA? Virginia Tech is the 4th seed in CEA. Gotta love those botched fucking tiebreakers.
Yup.
So the last 3 team, no, was it? Yeah, the last 21 through 25 kind of just like, essentially all of them are on the same playing field. Ayo, shout out the Rec League champions though.
Rec League champs.
I imagine next semester they'll be in the invite or not invite, but
Well, yeah, because they won.
yeah.
But
If their school doesn't let them like do the championship league next season, I'm gonna be really confused.
Yeah. Be
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think first round should be champion versus champion, though.
By the way, this needs to get spammed today.
So GCU versus Missouri.
No, we're in a spam is that other one I put in the group.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Yeah. I like the
The Klimpse one.
It might be our
Oh, the men one. I
your-
like the men too. This one.
Are we gonna go over our
Yeah.
predictions for the matches today or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we can.
All right. Starting from Jagged, NC State and Purdue. Scoreline and prediction.
So best of 5, I think Purdue takes a 3-1, but it could easily be a 3-2.
Klimpse.
NCSU takes it 3-1.
I go fuck. I'm
If it
next
goes
on stage.
5 maps, Purdue wins.
I think it'll be a 3-1. It'll be NC State. Jakey, since you fucking
I'm gonna
reappeared
go-
up.
I'm gonna go NC State 3-2.
And then Snail.
I'm taking Purdue 3-1. That super
Ooh.
diverse map pool. Every guy on that team knows how to shoot, knows where to go. It's gonna be all the maps gonna be close, but I think Purdue edges them out.
Jagged, Acorn, and GCU.
Acorn 3-0.
Oof.
Damn!
Oof.
Oh, that's a fucking punch in the
Sorry,
gut.
sorry, Cliff.
Yay!
Sorry, Klimpse, but I'm gonna go Akron,
I respect it.
but 3-1. You're gonna get a map.
I know it's gonna sound biased, right? But Grand Canyon
Kind
3-1.
of yourself.
So I gotta vouch for
3-1.
myself and the boys, and I feel pretty confident today.
I'm torn.
Today is gonna be a lot like that CR6 game that we played.
Whoever wins the GCU Akron game is in for a rough night because they're
Yeah.
gonna upwards of 10 maps back to back, bro.
No, so there's an hour break in between now.
Is there an hour break? I mean, that's still. I feel like that's on the time.
It's not a big break, but it's at least there. Versus like before, it was literally gonna be 10 maps back to back. Like that would suck.
Could not, bro.
I'm torn. I think it'll be either
think
3-1 or 3-2. I think it'll be 3-1 Acorn. If it goes 3-2, anything's possible, but I think it'll be Acorn. But it'll if it goes all 5 maps, it'll be.
We're definitely
the last 2 maps are gonna be really like tight score lines.
It'll be a barn burner.
I got Akron 3-0, and the match comes down to Cheeks, Smurf, and Cash. If all 3 of those guys are shooting, they have a chance at winning.
If
But
I
one of them
decide to
falls, it's
shoot,
over.
we actually could win.
No.
No,
You're not what matters.
I have to shoot.
It's your three non-support players that need to shoot back. If they don't shoot, if your support shooting back, it won't matter. Akron will still win.
Oh,
But
yeah.
if your 3 shooters shoot back, then you guys have a chance.
I know, dude. I just
Gotta
want
drop a donut again.
at least one RF Death Slam today, and I want two Jet Cons. Being
Matt, is
set
Jet,
up, being us in Clubhouse.
Matt, is Jet
all I
streaming this
want.
POV?
I don't know if they're gonna allow streaming because I know but I know last
did
week
last
they did.
week.
I know they did.
That's why I
last
was
week.
asking, just so that.
But
I
it's
could watch to see
possible
if
they got
anyone
messaged
slams
about
their.
it. I don't know.
desk.
But
Probably not.
Probably not.
Lame.
I mean, technically, you're not supposed to. When you
Yeah.
get streamed, so.
I think you should stream without a delay, Matt. 0-second delay. Not like I'm gonna give the stream to anybody. Just 0-second delay.
I
YouTube
won't.
it.
I
Just
won't look,
YouTube.
Matt. I won't look.
Blacklisted. Do a blacklisted stream.
Jagged, Purdue or Acorn?
Honestly, that one I think goes all 5 maps. I think Akron wins 3-2 in a barn burner of a grand final.
Jake?
Akron, depending on how long the GCU map goes, if it goes all 5, I say Akron 3-2. Because they'll be a little bit tired.
Klimpse, since you said
GCU beats NCSU 3-1.
I think it'll be all 5 maps, and it'll be like the same thing as the GCU Acorn, where the last 3 maps should be
I think
close.
whichever team makes it out of GCU Akron wins.
Ooh.
I think I think that both of our teams are both
Matt
superior.
doesn't see the grand 5 going 5.
That's the great going 5. I mean,
I
that's
think
fair.
I just think that both of our teams play way better.
The thing that you have to consider is like Purdue, or the winner of Purdue NCSU is gonna be on a potential upwards of 6-hour break before the grand
First
final.
the other team being.
I feel that. I feel where Matt's coming from then.
So we'll see.
I got
Snail.
Purdue taking Akron 3-1, just because of the break in their diverse map pool.
Because Purdue played that smart and FaceIt played it like idiots and decided to release their schedule before they got the opinions of teams on when to start.
Yeah, that was.
I would have done the same thing. I would have done the same thing because
the fact that these.
So I can't be mad at it. I can be mad at FaceIt. I'm not mad at Purdue.
I'm not
even NCSU still did it, which is interesting.
I think
Prob said it was okay.
Troll, man. Prob is such a troll. I love it.
He is.
Yeah. It'll be very
really is.
They're about to start this broadcast, so let's get the fuck out of here. That was it for episode 13. Let's enjoy the matches today.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Word.
/radar.